Hello everyone, my name is Sean Carter. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Easy Career Growth, where we try to break things down to a simple, easy, digestible form where everybody can understand how to grow their career, how to be more successful in and outside of the workplace. So if you saw my last video, if you don't, please go back to the first one. But this is a series of 8 different videos talking about how to get the mindset before you decide to really dive in your career. Obviously, you gotta have your education. Obviously, you gotta have some tools when you come to the table. But I'm not talking about those. We could talk about those later. Those are the things that you must have. You must have either some type of skill set that's employable. You must have some work ethic that's needed. And you gotta have the energy to go for it. If you didn't have those 3 things, you probably wouldn't be looking at my video. But I'm saying what you need to do in this series is step back and make sure you got the mindset before you can tackle the world. Most of the people that I've spoken to, if you really listen to them, they have something that's holding them back mentally. It's not necessarily their job, not necessarily their supervisor. It's something that's within them that's holding them back from achieving their fullest potential. So what we're gonna do, this is video number 2, a series of 8 videos. We're gonna jump right into it. So on this one, the name of it is The Color of Success. So in this video, I'm gonna ask each one of you to put a color on what success looks like. Sounds kind of simple, but at the end, I'm gonna wrap this thing up and you're gonna be like, wow, okay, now I get it, Okay, so let's jump right into it. So you can imagine a rainbow. Well, in this rainbow that I'm gonna talk about today, is only got 7 colors. And every color rainbow has a meaning, has a purpose, and has a place. So I want to go through the different colors of the rainbow, and I want you to start thinking about where you are and where do you fit in if you had to just pick 1 or 2 colors. So let's jump into the first one. The first one's red. Red color is like a warm, big hug that makes you feel strong and brave. When you're scared or unsure, it makes you feel like the red light is shining to protect you. It's like the always there is like the sun in the morning. It's always there. It's all faithful. It's something that you can depend on. So red is like comforting. Okay. Let's go to orange. Orange is if they feel good. It's almost like a burst of sun on a cloudy day. When you see there's some cloud there, and all of a sudden it starts to peer back a little bit, and you see the sun coming out. Let's say that feeling is orange. That's the orange color. Next one is yellow. Okay, the yellow should remind you of, let's say, laughter. You get a good feeling. So you got red is comforting, orange is happy, yellow is laughter. Okay, now we got green. Green is like nature, calm, cool, forgiving, ever ending. It's always try to balance nature. Okay, blue is like the ocean, calm, quiet, cool, soothing, refreshing. That's blue, right? You got it? Next one, purple. Purple is imagination, right? I'm not saying purple haze, but purple was kind of like, hey, I can just close my eyes and float away and be wherever I want to be because I'm imagining the whole thing, right? That's where purple is. Last but not least, pink color. Pink color is, let's say, love, relationship, bonding. So let me go back over one more time. Red is like a strong feeling, warmth, security. Orange is like, makes you feel happy, makes you feel excited. Yellow is laughter, sunshine. Green is growth, it's nature, it's just ever going. Blue, like the ocean, calmness, fish swimming around you quietly, play, dolphins in the water. Purple, imagination, creativity. You can be whatever you want to be, you can be wherever you want to be in your mind if you're very, very creative. And pink, loving, heart, friendship, caring. So those are the 7 different colors I'm going to talk about today. I went through real quick. I'm going to write all of this down in the comments in this video so you can go back over them again because I went on them really quick. And some of them I bumbled around a little bit, but I think you get the gist of what I'm talking about. Using a business coach can be a game changer. Coach can help you define your goals, pick your strategy, and also stay aligned and stay focused throughout your journey. I've been doing this for over 24 years, and I can help guide you through some of the many obstacles that you might face inside and outside of the working environment. So if you're committed to your career growth, I'd love to invite you to a no obligation, no pressure, free, complimentary session with me. Hit this link below that takes you to my website where you can set up your session. And let's get back into the video. Thank you. Which of those colors more protect you and your mood and your attitude, especially when you go to work, when you come home, when you drive to work, when you're playing sports. Those moods, those colors change. So every once in a while when you're walking around, when you're doing something, you can just check yourself, say, what color am I right now? Am I in a secure place right now? Am I happy right now? Am I a loving place right now? Am I am I imagining things right now? Where are you? They mean a lot because that's what's happening in your head, and you might not even know what's happening in your head, right? You want to be able to understand those things and expel on those things, right? Those things are very, very important. Why? Let's jump right into it. Each one of those colors, even though they're different, they all represent something. They represent happiness, they represent success, they represent fulfillment. They also can represent what type of journey you're going on, right? How you feeling throughout the journey, where you're going in your life, If you feel happy, you feel content, you feel, like everything's going for you, your life, you're more open to take more chances, you're open to take on more risk. If you feel like you're in a dead place and everything is dark around you and you don't have any happiness, you don't have any joy, you don't have any reds, yellows, blues, or any of these things in your life or pinks in your life, and you say, I have none of these things, I only have one or two of these things, how do you expect to excel through the rest of your career, the rest of your life, when you can't identify some of these things that are supposed to put you in a happy place, right? Because if you don't have any of those things, then you need to take a step back and figure out, hey, what can I do to make me laugh more? What can I do to spend more time with my friends? What can I do to feel more secure? What can I do to feel more relaxed? Can I go to the movies and watch something that makes my mind imagine it's somewhere else and really take me out of this place and put me somewhere else? Some of these things you need to do to get your mind at ease, your mind calm, your mind in a better place. Because once you walk into that workplace environment, sometimes it's dog eat, right? It's sometimes it can be very, very aggressive. We're trying to climb the corporate ladder. There are people out there trying to take your legs off, right? Not physically, but mentally. Mentally, they're trying to take your legs off by putting a report in, by doing something around your back, by holding something back, by not giving you that key piece of information. So you have to have your mind, your spirit ready to go for, I'm not gonna say warfare, but if you're not at peace, and you're in a negative tense before you even get to your workplace, or you're in a negative place at your house, you're in a negative place while you're in your church, you're in a negative place when you're in the park, you're in a negative place even when you're sleeping, when you lay down, you're negative. You need to figure out what's going on there and isolate some of these things so you can put more of these positive things forward. And once you allow those things to go forward, once you can find more laughter, more friendships, more A, B, and C, now you have some energy, momentum, tie that back into your career. Not only should you tie back into your career, but it's gonna give you a couple things, right? It's gonna give you courage. It's gonna give you courage to step out and do some things that you normally wouldn't do. You don't think you will, but once you start to have good feelings about yourself, you can do some extra stuff. You can, I'm pretty comforted by myself. Yeah, I can do that. But if you feel like nothing's gonna go your way, and nothing has gone your way, because you don't have friends, you don't have relationships, you don't have laughter, you don't have fulfillment, you don't have any of these things, how do you expect to go somewhere else and grab all these things and run with it? You can't. So once you get those down, it will encourage you to take on more activities. It will encourage you to do better. It will encourage you to take risks. It will encourage you to shoot for the stars. It will encourage you to stop holding yourself back. Once you get some of these things in your life squared away, you will automatically feel more joy. Man, when you feel joy in your heart, when you feel happiness, you feel motivated, you feel excited, you feel like I can do anything, right? If you can motivate somebody, if you can get them on your side by words, by treats, by money, by whatever the case may be, they're happy, they're motivated. So joy is so critical that if you can get joy into your life, into your own, it will roll over into your job if you're in the right place. And you know if you're in the right place, but when that joy rolls over to your job, it rolls over to your career. It rolls over into you doing a better job, putting together a better report. Sounds crazy, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. If you don't get your core things squared away, it will impact your career. Why? It's happened to me before. I've been in a couple dark places before where, I didn't even want to go on a job. I didn't even want to go there. Why? Had nothing to do with the job. I had some issues outside of the job, some personal issues that I needed to deal with, and it was overflowing into the job. Was I working? Yeah, I was working. Was I doing an okay job? Yeah, it was an okay job. But I wasn't really putting forth my best effort. And that was an impact to myself, to the team, to my manager, to everybody. That was my fault. But now I understand, I get it, so I'm gonna let you guys know that you gotta get your colors squared away, you gotta build yourself up, and you gotta be ready to go. With your colors, it also will increase your creativity, right? Your thinking. When your mind is all stressed out and you're all crunched up like this, and when your mind is free, it opens up and now you're more creative. Now you're thinking more, now you're coming up with different ideas. Now, when you relax, you come up with all types of stuff. That's for the people that come up with great ideas. Where? In the shower. Because they're relaxed, their mind's thinking there, I don't know why that's a good location, but it happens to a lot of people, right? Or on the way, going to work, when they drive out to work, they're thinking to themselves, they're playing their music, boom, good idea pops to their head, right? And they're scrambling for a pen or trying to hang series or whatever the case may be. Because by the time you get to work, though it's gone, right? The energy level while you're there in that car, while you're free, while you're enjoying yourself at peace, stuff comes out, it flows, that creativity comes out. Once you cut that engine off, boom, done, locked up again. And then you're going to, because now you're focused on what you got to get in the job, what you got to do, what you got to blah, 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 blah. Free your quick creativity to not only do things on the job, but do things for yourself. Get your side hustle on, pick up a new hobby, do something with your kids, do something with your wife, do something with your whoever, right? Get your creativity on. Don't get everything you have to any job unless it's yours. Your name's on the building, your name's on the business card, owner, CEO, managing director, whatever, because it's another story. It's another video. I digress. All right. The last thing that we'll talk about as far as colors is positive relationships. Really, really, really critical. You need to have some positive people in your life. Positive people that you can talk to. Positive people that you can share things with. Positive people that you believe in. And most importantly, they believe in you. They have to believe in you. Get the haters out of your life. Get the naysayers out of your life. Get the boo-birds out of your life. Surround yourself. If you want to move yourself forward, you want to improve your colors, you gotta have a supporting team around you. Super, super, super important. Do a self-assessment. Look at the people around you. What are they doing? They aren't doing nothing? Why you would? If you try to do better, you either try to bring them up with you. If they're not ready to go, cut them loose. Cut them loose. If you're trying to do better and you need good people around you, right? If everybody's on this level and someone tries to pick up to this level and everybody else pulls you back that level, what do you think you're going? You can't do that. You're not good enough to do that. Who do you think you are? You don't need those people. You need somebody saying, go do it. I'm behind you. I'm supporting you. Go ahead. Yeah, we got you. We got you. Man, that's crazy, but we got you. Go for it, right? Those are the people you need around you. And all of these things you need to have in place. So go back and look at the colors that I'm talking about. It's not crazy stuff. It sounds pretty wild, but I'm telling you, it's powerful. Your mind is very, very, very powerful. And if you want to grow your career, you want to go into the right places, you want to excel, then you got to start here. You really got to get your head together. You really got to think about what you're doing. Because once your head is together, then you can manifest, you can visualize, you can get things done you never thought you could dream about getting done if your mind's in it. But if you're fighting your mind, or your mind hasn't released itself to saying go, if you're holding yourself back, then you're going to struggle with it. So, into this video, guys, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, go to my website and book